Here we go, it's the Indigo, sending the best and bliss, yes, so let's go. Bringing brainwaves to a higher plane, manifest your world, shaking the mundane. Shift thought, make moves inspired, change self-worth for words, taking you higher. Bring forth your serenity, forget words like destiny. Cause the path to choose is up to you, so make your move to find the way in you. Touch the sky on mellow high, and spirits rise and winds of change. So yes, I invite you. So come on through, to see how we do in the Indigo Room. Yeah.
Welcome to the Indigo Room.
Hey, welcome everybody. Welcome to another episode live of the Indigo Room. And I'm also live on TikTok. This is my first time being live on TikTok. So this is new for me. And a little nervous, of course, because I haven't been live on YouTube for a long time. And I have never been live on TikTok. So hello, Kitty. How you doing? So what we're going to be talking about tonight, is the 7-7 portal. And it's still open. And I want to say thank you to all of my new followers on TikTok, because you guys are the reason why I can go live and put links in my profile. Hey, I don't know what, can I say that? How do you say that? Vivevet? I don't know. So you can click the like if you like, and if you don't, that's okay too. I need to put my glasses on because like these, it's too small. Pin your goal so more viewers can notice it. Hi, Natalia. Nelvin, how you doing? There's a lot of y'all that are popping in. This is my first live. It's my first live. It's also, but I'm not new to this, but I'm new to it on TikTok. So tonight, what we're going to talk about is the 7-7 portal. It opened yesterday. And if you're not familiar with it, we're going to talk a little bit about that, give a little indigo guidance if you're an indigo, and talk about indigo traits. And if you don't know about the 7-7 portal, put 777 with a question mark in the chat. If you do know about the 7-7 portal, just put 777 in the chat. Do you guys know what the 7-7 portal is and why it's so important this year? It's really important for indigos, but it's a really powerful time right now for us as indigos to really step into our indigo power. So if you're not an indigo, but you think you might be an indigo, this would be the topic for you. Or if you're just indigo curious, let me know if you can hear me at least. Can you hear me? Anybody? Can anybody hear me in there? In TikTok, can you guys hear me? Okay. Just let me know. All right. So the 7-7 portal opened up yesterday, and it's 7, which is the July 1st, 7th day, and it's a 7 year. So 2023 actually adds up to the number 7. So if you add all those numbers up, even though it's 2023, it is the number 7. Let me move this over here so then I don't look like I'm not talking to everybody at the same time. So why is this important? Because 777, the year of 7, is restoration. Well, that's what I call it. It's a restoration for us as indigos spiritually to be restored back to our natural place. And indigos really come from the blue realm. If you're not familiar with where indigos come from, we come from the blue realm, and we're not called indigos over there. We're just who we are, right? So this is a time for us to be able to step into our indigo power. So if you are an indigo, this would be the time for that. And again, I do want to say thank you to all of the people who followed me on TikTok so that I can go live and we can talk about certain things, and we can talk about the 7/7 portal. We can talk about the traits of an indigo. So if you think you might be an indigo, but you're not sure and you have some questions that you want to ask, this would be the time to do that. And if you don't, again, know what the 7/7 portal is, put 777 in the chat with a question mark. Okay, so I don't know. Let's see, it says swipe more to see the comments. Okay, I can't see the comments. Hi, Mems. And it's a really good time for us to be activating our Merkaba. Do you know what your Merkaba vehicle is? Because every indigo has one. And if you're not sure what your Merkaba vehicle is, I did write a book, an ebook. And if you check my profile right up there and on YouTube, it's right down there in the description. You can click my Linktree link and pick up the book, Indigo Activate Your Merkaba. Indigo Merkaba Activation, and it's only $7, and you can pick that up. And it'll explain to you some of the things that you need to do before you actually activate your Merkaba vehicle. But what is it? What is it? I have a video on YouTube that talks about activating your Merkaba. And what it is a vehicle that you cannot see with the naked eye. You can only see it with your third eye, which is your sixth chakra. And your sixth chakra is indigo. And that's why they call us indigos, because we resonate with that. When we are born, when we first got here, we came in with an aura that is indigo blue. And it is why they call us indigos, for lack of a different name. This is what they call us. And the Merkaba came with you when you incarnated here on the planet. And it protected you, and it helped you adjust to being on planet Earth. And then it went dormant. And because it went dormant, you don't even know that you have it. So I'm here to tell you that you do. And how do you activate it? Well, there's several different things that you have to do to activate your Merkaba. But what it does when you do activate it is it protects your energy. So it's a really great time right now. And the 7/7 portal remains open until the 8/8 portal opens up, which is the Lionsgate portal. And that's in August, on August 8th, the 8th day. And the 7/7 portal, 777 portal, usually is not that unique. It really isn't that unique, typically. But it is unique this year because we're in the universal year of 7. And because we're in the universal year of 7, we won't experience this type of energy, these new energies, until 2032. So if you are paying attention, and if you want to step into your indigo energy right here on planet Earth, if you want to step into your indigo energy, this would be the time to do that. Now, I know I have some people that have joined me here on YouTube, so I want to say hello. Hi, Linda. Hi, hi, Beth. How you doing? I'm also live on TikTok, so I'll be looking back and forth between both screens. Let's see. Crucero 71. Hi, Crucero 71. You can hit the like button if you want. Just hit the screen and say that you like it, and let me know that you're here. And if you have any questions, type them in the comments there. So the 7-7 portal that we're in right now, this energy that we're in right now, we're in it. We have stepped into it. But just because we're in it doesn't mean that it's going to work for you if you don't apply the energies that are here for you. And the energies that are here for you are really strong and very powerful. Again, this is a time for you to be able to pick up your macabre vehicle and use it. And some of your gifts are starting to come online. What do I mean by that? Well, the gifts that are coming online are some of them will be psychic gifts, some of them will be healing gifts, some of them, because everybody has different gifts. I don't know what your gifts are going to be. I know what mine are. Okay, so everyone has different gifts that will be applied to them. And as an indigo, a lot of you are mathematicians. You're very mathematical. You are animal lovers, take care of animals. You have a big capacity to love. You attract narcissists, and I've talked about this before. That doesn't mean, and actually some indigos are narcissists because they haven't healed, they haven't done the healing work. So you want to be mindful of that. We look so alike. Hi, who's that? Notification? Is that your name? We do? Okay. Hi, Sam. Welcome. But some of those gifts that you have are coming online. Now, when I say psychic, that doesn't mean that you can read people's minds. Yet, some of you will be able to do that. Some of you will be able to be clairaudient. Some of you will be healers, where you can lay hands on people and heal them. Some of you will be able to heal people with your counseling and help, with your heart. Some of you can just stand in a room and actually heal the energy that's in the room. And there's just so much. Some of you are agriculturists and you will help the planet agriculturally. Some of you are teachers. Some of you are counselors. Some of you just emanate love. That's all you have to do. You just stand in a room. You just stand in a space, and that's what you do. So, do you know what your gifts are? Do I know what your gifts are? No, I don't, unless I connect directly with your guides and your guides give me permission to be able to speak to you directly. But again, if you don't know what the 7-7 portal is, type 7-7 question mark in the comments or in the chat. If you do know what the 7-7 portal is, just type 777 in the comments or in the chat. So I have an idea of who knows and who doesn't. It just helps me. It also helps the algorithm, right? To get this video out to more people who don't know we're live. Again, I want to say thank you to TikTok, all of my followers who allowed me to be able to go live, because you have to have 1,000 followers before you can go live on TikTok. Just like YouTube. YouTube takes forever. Okay? Some of y'all just don't follow a system. That's okay. I still love you. So again, this is a good time to activate your macabre vehicle. And again, if you don't know what your macabre vehicle is, link is in the description on YouTube. The link is in the profile on TikTok, so that you can pick up the book. It's only $7 freaking. I wrote it with downloads on how to prepare yourself to be able to pick up your Merkaba vehicle. It's really important. And right now, during the 7/7 portal, more likes can attract viewers. Yes, that's true. If you don't know what a Merkaba vehicle is, it's really important. Right now, you have a whole month to be able to pick it up and activate it. Where do you pick it up at? Where is it, Sydney? Well, it's dormant right now, and it's at the place of your birth. Wherever you were born, I don't care where you are on the planet, wherever you were born, that's where your Merkaba is sitting right now. It's just like hanging out. It's just hanging out. It's like, where are you? Come get me, right? And you do not have to go to your place of birth. However, if you can, it's a really powerful thing for you to be able to do, to pick it up at your place of birth. I'm from New York. I'm in New York City. This is where I was born. And I picked mine up right here. Not in the city that I was actually born in, but that's okay. I'm nearby. However, if you're far away, like say you were born in Africa and now you live in the United States, you can still pick it up. If you're born in Europe and you now live in the United States, you can still pick it up. Say you were born in the United States and you live in Europe, you can still pick it up. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where you were born. You can still pick up your Merkaba. You can call it to you. It's just more powerful if you do it at your place of birth. How do you pick it up? Well, you do it in your imagination. Nobody can see it. You can only see it with your third eye. And your third eye is right here. And it resonates with the sixth chakra. And the sixth chakra is indigo. Oh, isn't that amazing? Your sixth chakra is the color of indigo. And you're called an indigo. So the Merkaba vehicle looks like two pyramids put together. It's really huge. It extends about 15 feet. Like I'm really tall, so I have a wingspan that's really wide and my legs are really long, but it extends 15 feet above your head. I'm 5'11", so imagine my Merkaba is big. And it extends 15 feet below your feet, 15 to 20 feet. And you can fit in it. When you were born, it was the size of your baby self. As you have grown, it has grown too. But it's dormant. And if you don't pick it up, it just sits wherever it is. The other thing that most people don't realize or don't know is that those pyramids in Egypt are Merkaba vehicles. They just haven't been activated yet, and they haven't dug deep enough down in the ground to figure it out. They just think that those pyramids are just pyramids. Nope. They're huge and humongous Merkaba vehicles. You ever think about the pyramids and like how did they get there? You know, they're huge, they're humongous, and there's some around the world. If you look around the world, there's a lot of different pyramids around the world. Anyway, I digress. So pick up the book. Again, you can check it up. Check it in my link tree up there. And if you're watching on YouTube, you can check it out down there. So one of the things I wanted to talk about was the number 777. I am a number 7 life path, and numerology is something that people get afraid of and they get nervous about, and they go, oh, that's what the devil. If you look at the universe, you look at the planet, the one thing that is constant is numbers. Mathematical, right? The universe is mathematical. 2 + 2 always equals 4. Period, point blank. I don't know where you go in the universe. 2 plus 2 always equals 4. It's a knowing, right? It's not a belief. Beliefs can change all the time, but knowings don't. 2 plus 2 equals 4. Math, numbers. 7, the number 7 talks about spirituality and intuition. And we're in the year, a universal year of 7. And this universal year of 7 is about following your intuitive voice, paying attention to your intuitive voice and listening to that. You don't have to listen to me, okay? You don't have to listen to Sydney. You have to listen to your voice within. That's where you're going to get all of your knowledge from. That's where you're going to get all of your understanding from. Why is my video going to be banned? Permanent ban will ensue if live does not end within 5 minutes. Okay, I'm going to end my live. I don't know why I'm being banned, but I'm going to end my live. I'm not sure why I have to end my live. This is not my wig. This is my real hair. Okay, I'm going to end my live. I'm ending my live. All right, how do I end it? That's so weird. Hold on, everybody. I have to end my live on TikTok. It said I would be permanently banned if I didn't end my live now. I don't know what I did or what I said. I was just talking about the Merkaba and the 7/7 portal, but anyway, you will be able to activate your Merkaba again. You have to go, you pick it up wherever you are on the planet. You can imagine it in your third eye. And it's important to be able to do that. And we have a course coming up next Saturday, which will be able to help you to activate your Merkaba. So one of the other things I want to talk about is giving yourself 24 hours sometime within this next month to just be quiet, just be silent. Don't talk to anyone and just pay attention to your own inner self. Listen to your inner guidance. I used to do this all the time. I still do periodically. And that is just you paying attention to you. What does that mean? No talking, no going on the phone, no using your phone, no messages to anyone, no texting anyone. Just take 24 hours to be with yourself. Just be quiet, just be silent. Now, I used to be able to write on a piece of paper and hand it to people and say, I'm not talking for today. Today is my silent day. I'm not talking. And you'll be surprised how many people will be like, oh, okay, no problem. Because you meet your neighbors or, you're at work and maybe you have to talk to people and you're just saying, I'm having a day of silence. I'm having a day of silence. And write it on a piece of paper and you can show that to them. And most people will back up off you. They'll think it's unique. But what you will find is that you will receive a lot of good information about what's going on with you spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally. You will look around, you'll see things differently, you'll feel differently, and it's a really amazing experience to just give yourself 24 hours of quiet, relaxation time. And again, like I said, you can do this even though you're working. Has anybody ever taken a time to just be silent and not talk to anyone? It's really, really a profound thing that you can do for yourself. And as an indigo, you do need that introspection. You do need that time to be able to just be quiet and just be with your thoughts. You're not listening to me. You're not listening to any other teachers. You're not listening to anybody who tells you that they're a guru. You're not listening to anyone except your own individual intuition. You will be surprised at some of the things that will be revealed to you when you just are quiet and just mind your own feelings and your own thoughts. And if you can't do it for 24 hours, at least give yourself 8 hours. I wrote all my talking points down here, so that's why I'm looking down. So if you can start out with just 8 hours, even 8 hours of silence, even 8 hours of not looking at your phone. You know, a lot of us, when we first wake up in the morning, the first thing we do, especially if you have your alarm set, is that you look at your phone and you go from there, right? You start scrolling through your Instagram or your Facebook or your YouTube or whatever social media you're scrolling through. And that's your day. But I encourage you to take some time this month within the next 30 days to just be quiet. Whatever day it is, you decide. Take some time to not scroll through your phone, to not talk to anyone, and just be within. I'm a life path number 7, and a life path number 7 is someone who is always looking for the inner workings of things, right? I always want to find out how things work. I've been like that since I was a kid. And numerology is really an important way for you to be able to look at the universe differently. Pay attention to the numbers that you see. What numbers are coming up for you on a regular basis? There's a book that we use in the Indigo Room, Angel Numbers. I have used it so much that the actual cover is worn off. It is by Kyle Gray is his name, and the link is in the description below. But it has every number all the way up to, let's see, every number all the way up to 999. 999. And when you encounter a number, it'll have a message for you. It's a really powerful tool that you can use for yourself. Pick it up. The link is in the description below, and you can check it out and see for yourself. The other thing I wanted to talk about was the Schumann resonance. And I did a video on that and how powerful it was a couple of weeks ago. We're still in these new energies, but if you look at the graph, it has a lot of sacred geometry in it, and it also has the Merkaba vehicle. The shape of it, anyway, is in the graph as well. So check that video out and see if you can find any of the sacred geometry that's in there, but also if you can locate the Merkaba vehicle that's in there. Again, it's two pyramids, one's on top of the other, and it's huge, it's wide, and you can fit your whole body in it. There is an affirmation that I use that you may find useful, and it states, I am rich, I am healthy, I am wealthy, I am free. Everything always works out for me, and my energy frequency is my abundance. I use that affirmation every day for 7. I write it out 7 times during the day. I say it 7 times throughout my day. Anytime I feel wicky-wacky or, something's going on and I say that affirmation. I change my thought. And I cannot even explain to you how much has started showing up for me, and I have no money invested in those things, right? So if you're feeling kind of downtrodden and like things are not working out for you, use that affirmation or use something that does work for you. My affirmation may not resonate with you. You may be like, Sydney, that doesn't work for me. I'm not feeling it. Find something that does. Find an affirmation that does resonate with you. Um, we pay a lot of attention to our outer appearances. You know, a lot of us spend money on clothing. We spend money on our nails. We spend money on, all kinds of things to make our outer bodies look great. But we tend to forget that we have this spiritual body. And if you start paying attention to your spiritual body, your energy frequency is actually your abundance. That's where everything is. When your thoughts and your feelings are a match, the things that you want to be, do, and have, and I don't care if you're an indigo or not, start to show up for you. So be mindful of the things that you're thinking and what you're feeling, because those two things together is what creates your energy frequency. And your energy frequency is your abundance. That is something I wish I could just like jump into everybody's brain and everybody's experience and tell them. Again, we're in this new energy right now. This new energy is amazingly powerful and delicious. And if you allow it, I think a couple of weeks ago, I talked about a spiritual upgrade that was happening for Indigos. And if you allow it to help you, you are receiving a spiritual upgrade. What is a spiritual upgrade? A spiritual upgrade is some of the old systems that you used before are no longer working. They're no longer things that you used to do to maybe cope or help you. They don't work anymore. Those tools do not work any longer. You are being upgraded and you're getting new tools to be able to help you traverse this energy, traverse what's going on the planet right now. So it's really important that you pay attention to some of the things that you've been experiencing, because you will be tested. You will be having the same types of experiences over and over, and you're going, okay, why does this keep happening? It is not that you're doing anything wrong, right? It's that those things that used to be, that used to serve you, that used to work well, are no longer working well. It's like when you're a little kid. After a certain time, after you get your teeth and you're moving up, you don't need a pacifier anymore. The pacifier was there to soothe you as you were a baby. As you become 3 and 4 and 5, you don't need a pacifier any longer. So as you move spiritually, the things that you used to do or were working for you, those tools don't work anymore. So now it's time to adjust to the new tools and adjust to the new energies. And again, find an affirmation that works for you. You can use the one I use. I am rich. I am healthy. I am wealthy. I am free. Everything always works out for me. My energy frequency is my abundance. If you can remind yourself that your energy frequency is your abundance, amazing things will start to happen for you. Amazing. So the other thing for indigos is stop telling your business to everybody. Stop talking about. Just stop. Stop talking about your spiritual experiences to everybody. Stop talking about trying to help people spiritually. Help yourself first. Choose yourself first. Spirit is asking us to choose ourselves first. I'm not saying that you can't help anybody. That's not what I'm saying. You have to help yourself first before you can help anybody else. You have to fill up your cup first, and then you'll be able to help another. So the thing is to spiritually fill up your cup before you start pouring it out to everybody on the free world. Take care of yourself first. Choose yourself first. Number one, first. Not exclusively to the rest of the people that you're trying to help with. Just first. That's it. Take care of yourself, pour the energy into yourself first, because once you're filled up, then you'll have enough energy to be able to extend it to others. I talked about a love portal and how you can create a love portal. You can do that anywhere. Indigos have the ability and the power to be able to create a love portal. What's a love portal? It is something that you create in your imagination. It's a structure that you create in your imagination. You can drop it anywhere. It's filled with love. You can infuse it with the love of 1,000 suns. You can infuse it with the love of 1,000 suns and then drop the portal wherever you are. If you want help with how to create a love portal, you can join us when we do our live course on July 15th. The link again is in the description below. If you purchase the book on how to activate your Merkaba, the link is in there. But stop telling people all of your business. Keep some things to yourself. Stop casting your pearls before swine. Not that people are swine, but some people do not have your best interest at heart. I know that's hard to believe. You can't imagine that your best friend, that your sister, that your brother, that your mother doesn't have your best interest at heart. How could that be, Sydney? Trust me. Some people don't have your best interest at heart. So keep some of the things that you're doing for yourself to yourself. Be mindful. Be quiet. I know you want to tell everybody about the new thing that's going on with you. Stop. Don't. Wait. Focus within. Ask Spirit within if it's time to relay what's happening. You will always know the truth. Again, like I said, we are in new energies right now, and these new energies are powerful. 7/7 portal is going to be open for about the next 30 days until we get to the 8/8 portal, which is the Lionsgate portal. And you have a really great opportunity to be able to pick up your Merkaba, to be able to activate your Merkaba, to be able to do some cleansing of your own spiritual and physical energies, and just clear up all of those cracks and holes in your art field. Take some time, 30 days. It's a great time to do that in the summertime, and just clear this up. Clear this energy up, because your energy is your abundance, but it also needs to be protected. It's the best and biggest and most important asset that you have. It's not money. It's not the things. I had to figure that out. It's not any of that. Although all of that stuff will start to show up for you once you start taking care of your own energy vibration. It's not the job, it's not the boyfriend, it's not the girlfriend, it's not the car, it's none of that. Spirit does give you you do get all of those things. But you get all of those things once you start protecting your energy, once you start taking care of your energy. So those are the most important things you can be doing during this 7/7 portal. You know, a lot of times people say, oh, the portal's open. And it's open and you don't know when it closes. Well, did I miss it? No, you didn't miss it. You still have time. You still have a really great time right now to be able to use these energies to elevate yourself and your energy. I think that's pretty much it, what I wanted to talk about. Do you guys have any questions? You can join our Discord. Again, if you click the Linktree link in the description below, you'll be able to join our Discord to meet other Indigos, have questions that you want to ask, share some of your experiences with others. The thing about our Discord and why we opened it up, we used to be on another platform and now we're on Discord, is because this is a great place for us to be able to connect with each other. And it's important that we all do that at this time, that Indigos connect with each other and share with each other. Some of you may have soulmates, some of you may have twin flames that you're supposed to be working with and creating with and bringing new thoughts to the planet and new energies to the planet and new ideas and concepts to the planet. That's what Indigos are about. Number one, we don't conform. We don't like conformity. We don't like anybody telling us what to do. We don't like it, right? But once we figure out who we are and we step into our true power and we step into the truth of who we are, there's no stopping. There's no stopping us. Some people want us to shut up, just like you saw what happened on the TikTok. They were like, look, you're going to be permanently banned if you don't be quiet. I don't even know why. It happens. So focus on these energies this next 30 days. Pop over to our Discord, join us on our Discord. You can follow me on TikTok. Oh, the other thing I wanted to talk about was stop overthinking, stop overgiving, and stop over loving. As an Indigo, because you're an empath, and not all empaths are Indigos, you tend to attract manipulative energies, or what people call narcissists. But some Indigos are actually narcissists too, because of the environment that they were brought up and raised in. Nobody showed them how to love. You can help heal those individuals if you happen to be, involved with one. It's just very difficult to do it when you're in that space, and sometimes you have to step away from that energy and send that energy love and transmute that energy to love. When you start to do that, you are able to help the other individual heal. But it's not your job to heal them. It is your job to heal yourself first. Always remember that. It's so important. I don't know how I can get that across to everyone, that it's so important to heal yourself first. Because when you do, you have enough energy and love to be able to extend to others. Now, what was also that I wanted to share? I think that's it. And how do you find your own life path? That was it. That was the other thing. How do you find your own life path? Well, you add up the numbers of the date that you were born, the month, the day, and the year, and you break it down to the smallest component. So for me, I was born May 20th, and the year, I'm not giving you all my year, but I add that all up and then broke it all down, kept adding the numbers together. So May 20th, 520 is 7. And then I added the year, and it came out to, let's just say it came out to, I don't know, what would be 7? Oh, it came out to 34, let's just say. Then at the end, I would add 3 and 4, break it down to, it gets to one number. Sometimes you break it down and it'll get to 11, and that's also a very powerful life path number. And then you can look up what that means, what your life path means. So the number 7 is a person that is an introvert, number 1. I'm an introvert, but I'm also an extrovert. I'm an extrovert, kind of introvert, but anyway. So someone who is into spiritual knowledge or seeking spiritual knowledge, that's also a number 9 path as well. But there's a lot of different attributes that happen within the numerology life path numbers. So check out what your life path number is. It's really important because you were born specifically at a specific time. And here on the planet, you incarnated at a specific time. So check out the link tree. It has all of the information in it and the different uh, social media platforms that you can check out the Indigo Room on, or that you can follow me on, and find out what your life path is. Do some introspecting and being quiet this month during these 30 days of the 7/7 portal. We will never have another day like this until 2032. So it is a really good time to pick up books that will help you spiritually. One of the books that I can recommend is the Hermetica. It's a really good book to read. Or the Three Initiates. The I Am discourses are very good. Focus on your Bible. You can pick up, we have a link also on, a page on the indigoroom.org site that has resources of books that may interest you and you may find helpful. Also, as an indigo, you're an alchemist. What does that mean? You can transmute energy. You can transmute negative energy to positive energy for yourself and for others. But you can't do that if you don't do the work that you came here to do on yourself. It's important. Okay. I think that's all I wanted to say. If you guys have any questions, anything you want to ask me about the 7/7 portal or about being an indigo. So there's a delay. I don't know what happened with TikTok. That was so weird. Somebody must have reported me for some reason. I don't know why. I didn't do anything to anyone. Just weird. Anyway, notifications started following you. What the hell is this? Okay. It's so weird. All right. Well, that's it. It was good to be back live on YouTube again. And I'm going to try to do this once a week, at least during this month. Remember, we have the Merkaba activation course. Ashatari. Hi, Ashatari. We have the new Merkaba activation course that starts on January. Whew, that starts on July 15th, which is next Saturday at 8 p.m. until 9:30 p.m. And the link is in the book. So if you purchase the book, then you'll have the link, because then I know that you're serious. So I'm not giving out the link to anybody who is not interested in doing their own spiritual healing and physical, clearing out their energies, because that's really important. We won't be able to work with you if you don't do that first. So that's Ashatori that popped in. So I'm going to go, but I do want you to remember the truth of who you are. Remember that you are source indigo energy right here in a physical body. Remember that you can be, do, and have anything that you desire. And remember, it's not being extraordinary that makes you unique. It is your unique indigo energy that makes you extraordinary. And Mother, Father, God, surround all of the indigos, surround all of us with your magic mighty presence so that nothing unlike thee may find entrance at any time, and keep it sustained without a break. And I will see you on the next video, or maybe on the next live. Love y'all. Bye.